Good afternoon, guys. How are you all doing? I hope you're all well. Well, today's the day when non-essential shops are opening. April the 12th. And already hearing reports of people going absolutely mental and queuing from stupid hours just to get into a sport shop and things like that. I had reports come through on my phone last night that there was a couple of bars in Newcastle going to be opening up a minute after midnight. Are people so desperate? Seriously? Oh my God. The bars are going to be open within the rules. Non-essential shops are going to be open. You don't have to go the moment they open the doors. Yeah, fair enough. Some of them might be having sales on to get rid of old stock or whatever, but oh my God, surely to God, not that desperate. Couldn't be chewed. I wanted to go to IKEA today, but I just knew there's going to be massive queues there as well. Just want to get some picture frames, you know. So. Anyway, a couple of things to go through. One of the things, just want to show you this thing that we bought. We got it from Pets at Home, a local pet supermarket. If anybody's got cats, brilliant. You might already have one of these. It's a Frolly Cat Bolt. That's what it looks like. There you go, instructions. That's pretty much what it looks like. What it is pretty much a laser pen. There's a laser pen inside and a mirror which reflects it. And I think it's not so much the mirror that moves, I think it's the laser pen probably moves. And it takes 4 AA batteries in the bottom there, as you can see. Yeah, you trust the IKEA ones, which I like to use. And you see, there's the mirror, and you can see the laser and everything inside there. And pretty much, you just put it down somewhere and switch it on. You've got an adjustment on the back, which adjusts the height of the laser. Cats are loving this, chasing the laser all over the place. Only downside, I find, is the motor is quite noisy. So that distracts the cats and they're looking to see where the whirring noises come from rather than chasing the dot. But yeah, I'll put it on so you can hear it. You can see the dot on them all. Can you hear that? That's the only downside, the on-off button here. Go. That's the only downside. So it's the Bolt. Now this cost £20. Yeah. I know it's extravagant, but I've wanted one for the cats for ages. Sod it. I had some spare money, so I thought I might as well get it. You know, treat the cats for once. And they have actually been playing with it. And Molly, for the old girl that she is, who just likes to laze around and eat and sleep, it's lovely sometimes seeing that there's still a kitten in there, you know. So yeah, it's she's just been chasing it around the living room. So yeah, if you fancy something, I know our friend Kelly, she's got a cat. Denise, if she still watches, has got a cat. Quite a few. Al, you have got loads of cats. If you can get one of these in the States. Actually really good. I'm still on the first lot of batteries. Been using it for a couple of days. I don't know how long the batteries will go, considering there's a motor and a laser in there. Probably the IKEA batteries will run out quick. I only buy them because they're cheap and, you know, they're sort of mediocre. They're not as good as the big brands like Duracell, but they're certainly not as bad as some of the ones you'd get in the pound shop or dollar store, whatever you call it, because they're sort of middle of the range, but they're nice and cheap. So I'm not expecting these batteries to last for ages, but so I'll probably recommend getting some decent Duracell ones if you're going to use one of these. But yeah, about £20. Not sure what that is in American money. Probably $24 or something, I don't know. No idea. But yeah, quite good for cats. Our cats, we bought them so many things in the past and thinking, oh, they'll love it, they'll love it. And they do absolutely. So they'll look at it and go, yeah, and walk away. This one they're actually using. So yeah, good little toy for cat lovers. Out in the garden. Tell you what, I don't know if you can tell, blue skies. There's not much warmth in that sun because there's a tiny bit of a breeze, and that breeze is icy cold. I want to show you these. So we've got our table all set up. I don't know where that sticks come from, like, but the table, need to find somewhere to put the horseshoe. That was from when Georgia went on the horses at Haggerston Castle when she was little. We were given the horseshoe. These pots, lovely. Did actually have 5 up. Got a pallet up there now as well. Just ignore the gloves. Yeah, so got that. Got the bird feeder, plants. Now, Denise bought this stand the other day. It's looking very nice. It's a different shade of grey to the fence, but it's still grey. Now these are the pots that were on the fence there. We'll put them on there just to see what they're like. Yeah, try to walk back without stepping on anything. Looks nice. We haven't decided if that's going to stay there yet, or whether we're going to put it somewhere else, but we can't think of anywhere else. We've even tried it in the corner there and it doesn't look right. So I'm not sure where it's going to go. Might just stay there. So looks nice. Once we've got everything, all flowers and everything in the pots, and we've got all these pots to fill. And those ones there. Denise's dad will be giving us a load of flowers that he's grown in his greenhouse. How are these coming along? They've come through. They came through last year. It checkered crocuses or something. I can't remember what they are. Checkered something. When nettles are coming back, which is good. Just don't want to let them get too high. There's a dead gnome in there somewhere. I'm not sticking my hand in to stand them up. Yeah, last year those nettles came right up here. Don't want that happening again. Got a couple of new ones. This is new. It's like a kind of grass type of thing. We'll just put that in. And that one there. We've got all these weeds and dandelions coming through, which is okay. A bit of flowerage for the bees. And this, can't remember what the heck it is, but it'll come through at one point. And I've planted loads of bulbs, which will probably come through next year. Yeah, so a mixture of everything. I like to just sow them in and see what comes up. Oh, there's another checkered one, but they're by itself. It must have died. Yes, they are coming through. We're not sure what they are. That's coming through there. We'll see when they come up, and obviously a couple of daffodils. And Denise planted these ones, but need watering. And this thing keeps coming back every year, and we've no idea what the heck it is. Never seen it flower yet, but it just keeps coming back. So we've just left it to grow there. Just dies off, then comes back the next year. And that is another one we bought. Obviously it'll probably not come up this year, but next year hopefully it'll come up. Yeah, so it's good. And Denise got rid of me anthill. My anthill I used to have in here. I've had it for years, I think probably since before Georgia was born, but just got rid of it and reused the pot. I was a bit gutted about it because I like my anthill. I think it's the kid in me, you know, beetles and snails and creepy crawlies and things like that. So yeah. So yeah, we've got a few flowers along here. I'll say there's still work in progress. Just painting bits and bobs. We've got the new cat box up there. Don't know what to do, whether to leave it open or like that one across there, which is a similar thing, but when we bought it, it's got that outer lip on it. So I don't know whether just to get some wood and cut it to shape and stick it on the front. I'm not sure. I might do that. These pallets, we haven't decided what the heck we're doing with them yet. The front one looks a bit too, well, that's too flimsy. We've tried breaking it up, but God, it's stapled to anything. It's really hard to pull apart. These ones, don't know. Haven't decided yet. Georgia had an accident the other day. She tripped on something and fell on top of our small table and demolished it. So that'll go as firewood for the burner down there. Yeah, she's covered in bruises because of it, bless her. Bird table, I've given the roof a bit of a paint, put blue on that. Still need to touch up the rest with the grey paint. And my plant pot here, we're going to throw this plant pot out. I couldn't decide what to do, so I just done a blue edge on it. It's just the plastic. It was a horrible old one. You can see in the bottom there, plasticky rubbishy thing. So need a few more coats on the inside just to cover it up, and on the lip. And yeah, makes it look a bit nicer than what it did, even though it's not brilliant. It's still nicer than what it was. So yeah, replanted this because we had that one's been in the tub for ages, and since putting it in, it's thrived and got bigger. But we had to drain it out because it was full of water. This one was in a little plant pot. That grey one there at the bottom. So we've replanted it to match that one. So hopefully this will thrive as well. Obviously they all need watering and everything, so and keep the birds fed. Yeah, keep the birds fed. Got a big bag of bird seed yesterday, big huge bag. Black heart seeds as well. Yeah, and fat balls. The birds love fat balls. This thing, God, this was like a whole big thing like this. God, it was gone within like a day and a half. Anyway, so yeah, that's the girl. Oh, here's the girl. Hello, my darling. Psst, psst, psst. Hello, baby. Yeah, she's come out. She's following us all over because she thinks it's tea time when it's not. So yeah, so I'm going to sit down and have my monster. It's currently, you see there, 15 degrees, which is about 59 degrees. Whatever the heck that is, there we are. Fahrenheit. Yeah. Yeah. So I've had a few days off. I was supposed to be in Thursday and Friday, but on Thursday, getting ready for work in the morning, everything fine. I woke up with a little bit of an achy back, you know, but everything was fine. Then I went upstairs, stripped off for the shower, as you do. Went to climb into the shower, which we've got a shower bath thing, you know. Went to step in and couldn't lift my leg. Then the pain hit. I must obviously trapped a nerve or something. Oh my God, it was so painful. I had to call for Denise. Well, luckily Denise was just in the bedroom. Denise, I can't lift my legs, and my legs were just going blah, 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 just shaking like that. I was hanging onto the door handle and in the basin, and she goes through the bedroom. What the heck am I going to do? Because I was due to be at work. It was quite late on for ringing in sick. So in the end, I had no choice. Had to ring in to have hurt me back, and so I had to ring in for the Friday as well. It was so like money lost, like wages lost or whatever, you know. Then I had 3 days off, Saturday and Sunday and Monday, so it worked out like 5 days I've had off. Probably looks suspicious, but you know, that's the way it goes. Didn't plan it, you know. I was getting ready to come to work. But it's luckily I had those 3 days off afterwards as well, because like my back is still aching a bit, but not as bad. At least I can walk about now, whereas before I couldn't. So I'm gonna have to maybe make use of my back support that I've got. It's just been so handy in the past, even in my last job, my last couple of jobs. That back support's been so handy. But yeah, apart from that, not much going on. Like I said, Georgia tripped the other day and fell on top of the table and smashed it and hurt herself quite badly. I feel so sorry for her. She's got bruises on her legs, on her chest, everywhere. It's like, yeah, but she's fine. And she's meant to be going back to work tomorrow, which is great. See what happens with that. So that's me and her back at work tomorrow. Denise is back full time as of today, because up till now they've been like sort of part furlough, so they've only been doing like 3 days a week or whatever between them, like sharing the shifts. But back to full time today, and just had a message. Apparently it's busy as anything. But they're still obviously going to be taking precautions of people coming in. They're going to be doing appointment only and things like that, and still the same old, like, got to wear masks and only so many people in the showroom. Because I don't know what it's like in America or Canada or wherever, what your government's been saying, but ours are saying that they're probably they're going to be expecting another spike here because of the easing and lockdowns. Because, you know, it's like the moment they ease it a fraction, because ours is going in steps, you know, like stage 1 you can do this, stage 2 the release the restrictions a bit more, stage 3 a bit more, you know. The moment stage 1 done, boom, everybody was out. It was warm weather, it was a bank holiday, everybody was just out. So it was like, the hell with the COVID restrictions. That's what it appeared in some places. But you know, we'll see what happens. The future will tell. But whatever's happening in your country, I hope everybody's safe and well, and not getting caught up in all this sort of thing. But yeah, apart from that, I've only been back at work. Can't think if there's anything else that I need to tell you. Not at the moment, anyway. Anyway, catch you a bit later on. Well, it's Tuesday. As you can see, I'm not at work. It's doing so well with me back. I was ready to go back to work and everything. Just a slight niggle, but no more than normal. Woke up this morning in absolute agony. To the point, I don't think I could even drive to work. Struggle to get my socks on, everything. Everything you can think of that I would have to do this morning, I've struggled with. So I've had to ring in sick again. Brilliant. So, yeah. So they're at work. Georgia's back at work. Yeah, first day back. She's chuffed. Nervous, but chuffed. Denise is at work, so I'm left here on the bed by myself. Don't know what I'm going to do. I need to get up. So this is like, about 4.5 hours I've been lying on the bed now. So I think I need to get up and try and get some movement in my legs. Try and somehow manage to get downstairs safely and get something to eat. Yeah, no fun. Need to take some more paracetamol as well. Keep topped up on them. But at the moment, the tablets aren't even touching me back. So, got the doctor ringing this afternoon. I need to get a sick note for work. Yeah, that's about it at the moment. I've just been speaking to Mark Corn as well. Haven't spoke to him for probably about a week. Although we do keep in touch nearly every day. I had a video call with him bit of banter, you know, having a laugh and joke on, put the world to rights and all that, which was nice. So, yeah. So if it looks like I'm chewing something, I've just had a Snickers and bits of peanut. But yeah, I'll get going. Let's try and get downstairs. I do apologise about not finishing the vlog. I've just put an update on the Telegram group about it. Yeah, well, apart from work being manic, well, or should I say, not being at work to be manic. Yeah, I've been laying up in bed. I've barely got out of bed the last few days. It's been a struggle even getting from the bedroom to the bathroom to go to the loo, things like that. Having to have my meals in bed, everything. Yeah, my back is in absolute agony. This is the worst flare-up I've had for, I would say, over 5 years. Over 5 years. It's so painful. I'm having to take increased painkillers just to try and dull the pain a bit so that I can get some movement, because otherwise I would just collapse in a heap. My legs wouldn't be able to hold this, my back wouldn't be able to hold this, and I'd be screaming the house down. So yeah, so that's why I didn't finish the vlog the other day. So I'm busy having a soak in an Epsom salt bath at the moment. Denise is away to pick Georgia up from work. I think we're having chippy tea tonight. Chippy chips. Chippy pie and chips with batter or crackling or whatever you call it. We call it batter here. Yeah, so that'll be nice. Don't know what we're going to watch on telly because we've caught up with everything. Walking Dead, Fear the Walking Dead, The Good Doctor, Grey's Anatomy, Blacklist. We've caught up with them all. SWAT, we've caught up with. Gonna have to find something new to watch. We've got one episode of God, that English copper program we're watching, the Summit Line. Can't remember what you have it called. Got one episode. We're caught up with that, up to date on it. I've seen a thing about a Stephen King one. Was Lisa or Liza something, or apparently it's on Apple TV Plus or something like that. So that's like a supernatural one. I fancied watching that. I might see if I can find that anyway. Yeah. And The Bay. There's no Bay to watch. I'm totally caught up on The Bay until the new season comes out. But yeah. Yeah. There's nothing else to tell you. Like, Denise has been manic at work this week. Georgia, being the hairdressers, has been manic at work this week. I think Georgia's actually getting to train somebody, a new girl. So yeah, they must have confidence in her. She must be doing well if they're trusting her to train somebody, which is great. So it's a bit of a shock for Georgia because she's been off for that long now, since whenever we went into lockdown, Christmas Eve or whatever it was. She's absolutely knackered and her back's aching and everything when she comes home because she's not used to it. She's used to going to bed like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, getting up like 10, 11, 12 o'clock in the morning, not really doing much. We obviously can't see anybody because of lockdown. Occasionally doing like the housework and everything, but not really being massively active. Then now has to go back to work. So yeah, it's hit her quite hard. Denise wasn't so bad because she's been part furloughed anyway. She's been doing 3 days a week anyway, so it's only like an extra 2 days. So yeah. So anyway, I'll catch up with you very soon. Yeah, look after yourselves, take care, and stay safe. And yeah, enjoy the weather while it's nice. Bye for now.